All praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. Of course, the Spirit of Truth through HaKadosh, and to the oxen of Cody scattered to the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Alright, so today our reading is going to be from the second epistle of Paul, the apostle, to the Thessalonians. And then we're going to go into chapter 2 from verses... Okay, we'll just read accordingly. But I feel this is very appropriate for this time that we're in, especially with a lot of talk of the 400 years and the significance of it. We know some people are talking about it, but I don't know if they know the scriptural reference or why it is that our people were excited and looking forward to it. I know it feels like some people actually expected the Most High to just show up, and like the heathens and their rapture dates. But I know our people, we don't do that. We don't do that. We know no dates. You don't know the time. You don't know the hour. You don't know. Only the Most High knows this truth, though. Because what is said in 2 Thessalonians needs to be put in your memory, meditated on, so we don't get discouraged, right? Because we know our people can get discouraged, but we're not like the heathens. We don't have this high self-entitlement, right? We know certain things must happen, and one of them is mentioned here. So let us read. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that day of Hamashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Elohim, or that is worshipped, so that he as Elohim sitteth in the temple of Elohim, shewing himself that he is Elohim. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Hamashiach shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. If y'all look, we were talking about that also in Revelation, with the sword of his mouth. But okay, we'll go there another time. Even him whose coming is after the working of Al-Shatan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Y'all know, if y'all look around us right now, how we try to tell the truth to people, but they don't love the truth. They don't love seeking the Most High, seeking Hamashiach while they still can, because some are like, look, that's too much work. Okay, let's just take what we get. All right, take the colonizers' word. They brought bondage, spiritual death, immorality, famine, pestilence, plagues. They are the plague according to the Most High as well. But no, you're still going to find our people all up in their spiritual death traps, getting wound up by lies. But the Most High points out that there are those amongst us, or maybe even out there, who don't love the truth. So when you speak the truth, they rebelliously go and, mischief. That's why the beast was sent upon you. One of the characteristics of the beast is mischief. The leopard represents mischief. Remember we said the beast is a conglomerate or a direct manifestation of the sins of Israel. And that's our people. Run to mischief. Right? We're not all there yet. And of course, we're not all going to be there, even though some of y'all think so, which, I like to be positive. Okay. I really am a positive person. Okay. But I'm also a realist. So let's see. And for this cause, Elohim shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth. Should we read that again? That they all might be damned who believe not the truth. So your unwillingness to accept and believe the truth is your downfall. It's a slow humdrum to hell, y'all. And hell is enlarged herself without measure. So, there's a lot of them out there and a lot of lawless people. Oh, but we'll go there. Check out my next video coming soon. But he says here that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. The ones who you tell them the truth and they just, oh, we just gonna do the opposite. Yeah, we don't love the truth. No. As much as you try to tell them that, listen, a lie was brought upon you because of the sins of Israel, Deuteronomy 28 did not happen and cause Israel to sin. Israel was already sinning. Hence, Deuteronomy 28. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So how you act is still going to determine whether or not you're damned or not. Because the Most High said he sent a lie. It is the ticker. It is the marker for whether or not you go straight to the lake or you get brought back to life and brought into the new kingdom. Because some of our people been gassing too many of y'all up. Letting you think, look, I'm just, I'm Israel, I'm good, I don't got to do nothing. But you're not reading the scriptures, or you would have known that let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. Okay. So, let us read. So he says, I'm going to read this one more time. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth. So give all thanks and glory to the Most High if you know and believe the truth. Because you are blessed to be able to receive it. Okay. But had pleasure in unrighteousness. The ones who like to say love is love, despite the fact the scripture says Elohim is love. Or the word calls God is love. And if you don't know God, you don't know love. So, in reinventing stuff about love is love, and then kiki-keying about it. Yeah, don't worry. What they say, who laughs last, laughs best? Who laughs last, laughs the best. So y'all can laugh it up. I just want to be a fly on the wall on Judgment Day to hear the stutter butters trying to miss the lake. But I didn't hear. No one told me. You got the scriptures. You got the truth. There's a lot of truth coming out to you, and you won't receive it. Right? This is why some of y'all will sit out here and think that, oh, If there's 400 years, the Most High just going to show up. We don't do that entitlement stuff. That's heathen behavior. Over here putting dates and raptures on things. Where? How? Who are you? You're not a heathen. Come on now. We go scripturally because you are supposed to be the holy people. So you know better, right? The example, the standard. Be peculiar and wonderful. Okay, so let's see. But we are bound to give thanks always to Elohim for you, brethren, beloved of Hamashiach, because Elohim hath from the beginning chose you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. You notice he says truth a lot, but he says that the lies for the unrighteous. So there's a lot of them over here thinking you attacking Christianity, but Christianity is the single most powerful entity on this planet. Who is attacking you? Just saying. Okay. You know what? Y'all can read the rest of it. Please do. Don't let yourself fall away. Daniel 7, verse 24 to 25. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Let me talk about this real quick. Let's go to Revelation 17. Is it? Hold 1 second. Let me just ensure that's the right one. Okay, no. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it is Revelation 17. And we're going to read from verse 10 to 13. And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was, and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. Well, remember how we talked about the blasphemy of the Messiah? I wanted to show y'all this when I was saying that they are one and the same. They got a king. But that whole portrait of white Jesus with different white faces represents them, white supremacy and them, which is their Christianity, right? But no, some of y'all don't care. You were like, no, my pastor is black. You don't think they employ coons? Son of perdition? Where else did the Most High talk about that? Betrayal. A betrayer, a traitor. So it says, and the, do we even have to, yeah, do we even have to read? Yeah. So he's showing you that the beast, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. One and the same. I mean, you might not understand the wording, but get you some understanding. The king, the beast, the whole kingdom. It's a wonder why we call them colonizers and all those things. Colonies, they're all on one mind, like a hive mind. You know, y'all talk about Beyonce and hive and all that, like one mind. But anyway. Oh, you know what? We should just go ahead and read 12 and 13. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. So, brothers and sisters, this is not the time to fall away. This is not the time to grow weak and weary. Not at all. Right? The scripture already talked about trials and tribulations and the travailing of Israel, like a woman, going into birth, the birth pains, all of that. You know what you got to go through. Don't get this disappointment. Call it all blessed. Because the heathens, they want to see that. They want you to fall away. They want you to have no faith or become faithless. Don't give them what they want. Okay? So, let me just go ahead and close out right now. Listen, stay strong in your faith. This is why the scripture talk, let's go, Revelation 13. Verse 10. I know y'all know who always read this too, huh? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. You consider yourself a saint, have some patience and some faith. Okay, because patience takes a lot of self-restraint and faith. When everybody else is telling you something else, your faith is hanging in there because listen, you got the Holy Scriptures, you got the promise, you have the spirit and the truth of our Elohim in you. Don't let nobody push you or take your crown or your place. These things must happen. But we don't do this date stuff. We're not heathens. Let's get it together. With that, brothers and sisters, stay tuned. Your girl got another message, and shalom.